So it's vitally important to release not only ancestral influences and blocks for yourself and to change those decisions that relate to that, but it's also important to do it for your ancestors as well. I had a friend, for example, who had a great-grandfather on his mother's side who had made a decision that his role in life was to be responsible and to be a certain way and to watch after the family. Now, he does this in this life, but he has a difficulty because he's kind of a rebel. He wants to do things his way. And so he found out that this actual process of doing it his way was actually in alignment with his ancestor, his great-grandfather, who was also...
Just haven't gotten coherent about it, you know. But I had a real surprise when we got into one part of it that was really a shock to me. I mean, it was just a real surprise about the influence of ancestors. Basically went back to the fourth generation to my granny's father, and there is a huge influence there that was clear to both of us, that he is in my physiology as a, you know, on the DNA level. And
your granny?
Granny's father, yeah, and I didn't know him.
Name?
Alvy.
Right?
Alvy Dotson Wright, yeah. So
You didn't know him?
No, he died before I was born.
Then why wasn't he influenced in him?
Because the influence came down to Granny, and through Granny to Lucille. You could see, you know how you see some things in Monica? You say, that's just like Lucille.
And
now,
like you too?
And me too, from Mom, yeah. And I knew Granny well, but my grandfather, I mean, my mom's grandfather, my granny's father, I never knew him, and nobody ever really talked much about him.
So how do you know that?
It was in the consciousness. And,
really?
yeah, it was just...
From him?
Came out, yeah. For me, it was a clarification of life purpose, you know? Something that was already in me that I had been avoiding, that I had not believed was mine.
That decision that was handed down essentially through the cellular level and possibly other ways, but that influence was enough to set him on a path to where he pretty much got locked in. Now, for him to get free of that, we had to release both his attachment to his great-grandfather, not release his relationship to him, but release the attachment to the decision that was made, and also get permission from the great-grandfather to let him go. Psychologically, this has a huge impact. Now, whether or not physiologically or whether or not mystically, spiritually, it has an effect, I don't know. That's not my concern, and nor should it be yours. The main concern is that the results that you get from doing this process are important. And so check to see if ancestors are influencing your decisions, influencing your ability to achieve, and influencing your relationship with other people.